Now, as I'm talking about this NLP programming and how you attract the things that are directly inside you and how to feel like you've already got it, then you reflect back on your experience today in this moment. What's happening? Now, for me, one of the, what would bring more joy to my personal life is to have a life partner, a partner in crime, two people on the same page. Is it happening? Is it attracted into my life right now? No. So clearly there's something within me that isn't attracting it. And it's a constant, you got to be self-honest with yourself all the time and constantly find out, okay, what is it um, that's inside me? What is it that I believe today in this moment that makes it not happen right now? Well, I have, a belief that, okay, not too many people are on the same page as me. There's like one in a million out there that would be the perfect partner for me, and I have a rule or this belief that that's going to be really hard to find. So I got to work on that programming, and I got to say no. It can happen anytime. There is that partner. It'll be attracted like a magnet. It can show up poof any minute. And only when I believe that, without a doubt, will that end up happening. But as long as I have this programming going on in my head that, says it's next to impossible, and, everybody's really, really fucked up right now, and, the economy is totally fucked up, and not really interested in somebody that's bitching and complaining, and that's all everybody's doing is bitching and complaining. And as long as I have these thoughts that replay in my head over and over again, poof, that's what I experience every day on time, perfectly. So it's like, how do you change a massive belief like that? Like, you gotta live in the moment as, no, it's really, really happening. I really believe there's a life partner out there for me. I really believe it can happen instantly. And what do I look like? What do I feel like? What's going on with me that would make it happen instantly? And one of them is like constantly saying, hey, it's happening, like this perfect mate is just around the corner. Everything that I want is just around the corner, and I believe it without a doubt. It's like I'm so excited about it. And then a bunch of people say, well, you're kind of nuts, that but you just don't believe in what everybody else is saying and what all the other judgments are going on. You just don't buy into that. You have such a knowing. When was the last time you knew something without a doubt? Everybody else thought that, no, that's not possible, but you knew without a doubt it's coming. And you didn't care what anybody else was going to say. You just knew for a fact this was happening. And then poof, it happens. It's that level of belief that you have to have in yourself. And that's kind of what I gotta do. I mean, how many of these videos do you see me saying, hey, my life partner is just around the corner? Every single thing that I'm looking, my perfect match, you know, my partner in crime is just around the corner. You don't see me making videos on that. Why? Because it's a little embarrassing to say that out loud, and oh my God, maybe some people will say, oh, she's a little crazy, or what if it doesn't happen instantly? People are going to say, aha, see, she's wrong. All of these things that I'm ashamed of attracting, and don't have the power in myself to believe without a doubt. I mean, I do know that somebody else's opinions and somebody else's judgments and um, observations to see at what time is she going to be correct, and the proving of me wrong. Kind of tired of everybody proving me wrong, so it's like, okay, don't even risk yourself out there, because then you got to prove yourself again. And can you be tougher and stronger than everybody else's opinions and their rules and see, she's wrong again. And, you know, so that prevents me from saying it out loud. But truth of the matter is that if I really truly believed it and I really really was excited about it and I knew that it was just around the corner, every one of my friggin' videos would be about, hey, Mr. Amazing is just around the corner, you know. And you know what would happen is the excitement of me saying that, you know, the description of everything, then it'd be like Mr. Amazing would go, that's me. There she is. You know, like, you gotta match up what it is you want with something somebody else wants to give you. That's how it happened when I was looking for a house. Had no money, had no credit, you know, had everything going against me. Everybody thought, oh, you're a little nuts for even saying it's out there. But the more I was like, holy shit, a house is coming. I'm buying a house. You know, that strength, that power was so powerful. And I was letting everybody know that it was coming at the risk of being judged. And then poof, somebody had a house they wanted to get rid of. Happened to be somebody that was really wealthy, and then, you know, money to them was nothing. They just wanted to dump the property so they didn't have any worries, and poof, the house was there. So if I wasn't out there describing, you know, Mr. Perfect, you know, kind of guy that is into shifting the planet, kind of guy that's not focused on complaining all the time, the kind of guy that really feels what it feels like to make something happen, um, not down with the doom and gloom, not somebody I gotta save, not somebody that's interested in saving me, just a freaking partner in crime, you know, somebody who loves to laugh, somebody who loves to live life, you know, and is actually loving life. You know, and where do I need to be? You know, obviously this guy that's loving life that doesn't want to save me, I better be in the position where I don't need to be saved. You know, I better be loving my own life, you know, so he'll know that, hey, there's somebody that I don't have to save. And you kind of get in the picture, you know, that you got to place yourself in the right position of your now. That's the magnet to attract what it is you want. You can't be a person that doesn't want to be saved and yet look and act like you need to be saved. You know, because somebody might fool that, and you'll be attracting somebody that just wants to save you and you're totally rejecting it, and then you keep this pushing away stuff going on. You know, you really have to know yourself, and you really have to know what it is that you're looking for, and you really have to know the voices and the beliefs and the rules you got playing on in your head, and you gotta stop the somebody out there is gonna fix everything and just be the change that you want to be. Set the example of what it is that you want to be. Announce it. Don't be shy, don't be scared. You know, you want something, put it out in the world, and you know, let as many people know as possible, because it's a numbers game. You might have to tell, you know, 1 million people what it is you want, but it's the 1,000,001 guy that's got something that you want. So can you play that numbers game and just keep saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for, who's got it, you know, here's what I got to give away, who's interested in it, you know. Life is just a numbers game. It's about knowing who you are, where you are in that position, what you need to be, how to figure out where to place yourself in a position to send and receive exactly what it is you want. If you ain't seeing what you want in front of you, then you got to be honest with yourself and say, I ain't there yet. You know, I'm still in process. And okay, something about me is creating everything I don't like. And when you can be totally honest with yourself, that's when things shift around, you know. But it is the biggest, hardest pill to swallow, to know that you are the one responsible for the hell that you are experiencing. Nobody else. It was a hard pill for me to swallow. My life was completely hell. until I discovered that little golden rule. So try it out. See if it works for you. And Mr. Amazing, know you're there, waiting for you. Peace out.